Welcome to World Revolution. Dear friends, today we will summarize the book summary of Misbelief, What Makes Rational People Believe Irrational Things by Dan Ariely. Please subscribe and like the video to support the channel, and join us as we delve deeper into the book summary. Have you ever wondered why some people hold on to beliefs that are clearly irrational? In his book, Misbelief, What Makes Rational People Believe Irrational Things, Dan Ariely dives deep into this phenomenon. It's not just about being misinformed, it's about the complex interplay of psychology, emotion, and social influence that keeps these beliefs alive. Let me break down the key insights and practical takeaways from this fascinating book. What is misbelief? Misbelief isn't just a lack of information. It's a psychological state where rational people hold on to beliefs that are demonstrably false. Ariely unpacks this concept by showing that it's not just ignorance at play. Cognitive biases, emotional attachments, and social pressures all conspire to make us cling to irrational beliefs. This isn't just academic, it has real-world implications for everything from public health to financial decisions. The concept of misbelief is both pervasive and intriguing, highlighting the complex ways in which false beliefs proliferate in society. Misbelief is essentially the adoption of ideas and assumptions that are demonstrably false, yet firmly held by individuals or groups. These false beliefs are not trivial, they can shape behaviors, influence decisions, and even alter the course of societal events. Psychological underpinnings significantly contribute to the formation of misbeliefs. Our brains are not perfectly rational machines, rather, they are subject to a variety of biases and heuristics, mental shortcuts that simplify decision-making processes. While these shortcuts can be efficient, they often lead to systematic errors in thinking. One of the primary cognitive biases that distort reality is confirmation bias. This bias leads individuals to favor information that confirms their pre-existing beliefs and disregard evidence that contradicts them. For example, a person who holds a particular political viewpoint will likely focus on news stories, social media posts, and opinions that reinforce their stance, while ignoring or discrediting contrary information. Another significant cognitive bias is the availability heuristic, where people assess the likelihood of an event based on how easily examples come to mind. This can cause a disproportionate fear of rare but highly publicized events, such as plane crashes, while underestimating more common dangers like car accidents. The availability of dramatic or vivid information skews our perception of reality, leading to the formation of misbeliefs. Cognitive dissonance is another psychological mechanism that plays a crucial role. When individuals encounter information that conflicts with their beliefs, they experience psychological discomfort. To alleviate this discomfort, they might either reject the new information or rationalize it in a way that preserves their current worldview. This defensive mechanism keeps their misbeliefs intact, even in the face of clear evidence to the contrary. Heuristics and biases are not the only contributors to misbelief. The human need for cognitive closure, the desire for a firm answer to a question, and an aversion toward ambiguity, also propels the acceptance of false beliefs. In uncertain situations, people might gravitate toward simplistic, black and white solutions, which are often incorrect but provide a comforting sense of certainty. This need for cognitive closure is particularly potent in times of crisis or social upheaval, when the demand for quick and definitive answers is at its peak. In summary, the foundation of misbelief is deeply rooted in the inherent functions of the human mind. Cognitive biases like confirmation bias, the availability heuristic, and the discomfort of cognitive dissonance all play substantial roles in fostering and maintaining false beliefs. Our brain's reliance on heuristics, combined with the innate desire for cognitive closure, creates fertile ground for misbeliefs to take root and flourish. Recognizing these psychological underpinnings is the first step in addressing the prevalence of misbeliefs in our society. Recognize that rational people, including yourself, are susceptible to irrational beliefs. Awareness is the first step toward change. Why feelings matter. Emotions play an instrumental role in shaping our belief systems, often driving individuals to accept, cling to, or reject certain notions regardless of their veracity. The emotional and social roots of misbelief are foundational. They transcend mere cognitive errors and delve deeper into the core of human experience. Emotions like fear, anger, and uncertainty can prompt people to embrace beliefs that align with their emotional state, serving as anchors in turbulent times. For instance, during unrest or crisis, individuals might gravitate towards conspiracy theories that offer explanations for their distress, even if these explanations are unfounded. The emotional appeal lies in the sense of control and understanding they seemingly provide in an unpredictable world. Social identity and group dynamics further reinforce these emotionally charged beliefs. Humans are inherently social creatures, thriving on connections and a sense of belonging. This social aspect significantly influences belief systems, as individuals often adopt the beliefs upheld by their social or cultural groups. This phenomenon can be attributed to the desire for social cohesion and acceptance. When an individual's identity is intertwined with a group, diverging from the group's beliefs can mean not only questioning the validity of those beliefs but also risking exclusion and ostracization. Hence, there is a strong impetus to conform to the group's belief system, even in the face of contrary evidence. Case studies vividly illustrate the impact of these emotional and social factors. One notable example is the anti-vaccine movement. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence supporting the safety and efficacy of vaccines, a significant portion of the population remains opposed to them. The emotional roots of this misbelief often stem from fear of potential side effects, fear of government overreach, and fear of the unknown. Social factors further amplify this misbelief, as individuals find solace in communities that share their skepticism, reinforcing their views through group solidarity and shared experiences. Another compelling case is the enduring belief in various doomsday prophecies. These beliefs frequently gain traction during periods of socio-political turmoil. Emotions like anxiety and helplessness drive individuals to find meaning in predictability through catastrophic forecasts, which are then reinforced by communal belief systems. The infamous Y2K scare, where people feared that computer systems would fail at the turn of the millennium, is a clear example. Despite technical experts' reassurances, the collective anxiety and group dynamics perpetuated a widespread panic until the date passed without incident. These cases underscore the profound influence of emotions and social identity on misbeliefs. Thus, understanding the emotional and social roots of misbelief is crucial for addressing and mitigating the formation and spread of false beliefs. By acknowledging the emotional drivers and social reinforcements, we can better appreciate the complexities underpinning human belief systems and work towards more effective strategies for fostering rationality and truth. Cognitive biases, the silent saboteurs. Cognitive biases are mental shortcuts that often lead us astray. Ariely discusses biases like confirmation bias, where we favor information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs, and the availability heuristic, where we overestimate the importance of information that is readily available to us. These biases distort our perception of reality and make it difficult to let go of misbeliefs. Takeaway: challenge your assumptions. Actively seek out information that contradicts your beliefs to counteract cognitive biases. Emotions, the hidden drivers. Emotions are powerful drivers of misbelief. Fear, hope, and identity can all fuel irrational thinking. Ariely uses case studies to illustrate how emotional investment in a belief makes it harder to change, even in the face of contrary evidence. Emotions provide a psychological comfort that rational arguments often can't compete with. Takeaway: acknowledge the emotional component of your beliefs. Understand that emotions can cloud judgment, and try to separate your feelings from the facts. Social influences, the echo chamber effect. We don't live in a vacuum. Our beliefs are shaped by our social networks and cultural norms. Ariely explores how groupthink, social media, and information bubbles contribute to the spread and maintenance of misbeliefs. The people we interact with regularly have a significant impact on what we believe to be true. Takeaway: diversify your information sources. Engage with people and viewpoints outside your usual circles to broaden your perspective. Why misbeliefs persist? Why do misbeliefs stick around even when they're proven wrong? Ariely explains that it's partly because they provide psychological comfort and reinforce our identity. Letting go of a belief can feel like losing a part of ourselves. This resistance to change is a major hurdle in addressing misbeliefs. Takeaway: be willing to let go. Understand that changing a belief doesn't mean losing your identity, it means growing and evolving. The consequences of misbelief. Misbeliefs can have serious consequences. Ariely highlights the personal and societal costs, from health risks associated with anti-vaccination beliefs to financial losses from falling for scams. The impact of irrational beliefs extends far beyond the individual, affecting communities and societies as a whole. Takeaway: consider the broader impact of your beliefs. Evaluate whether your beliefs are benefiting or harming you and those around you. Strategies for addressing misbelief. So, how do we combat misbelief? Ariely offers several strategies. First, encourage critical thinking by fostering environments where questioning and skepticism are the norms. Second, approach discussions with empathy to avoid triggering defensive reactions. Finally, provide clear, evidence-based information and promote continuous learning. Takeaway: implement these strategies in your daily life. Foster critical thinking, practice empathy in discussions, and stay informed with evidence-based information. Implementable takeaways. Here's how you can start addressing misbeliefs today. Encourage critical thinking, make it a habit to question and analyze information before accepting it as true. Promote empathy, when discussing beliefs, approach others with understanding rather than confrontation. Stay informed, seek out reliable, evidence-based information and be open to updating your beliefs in light of new evidence. Diversify your information sources, don't rely on a single source of information. Engage with diverse perspectives to get a well-rounded view. Challenge your assumptions, regularly reflect on your beliefs and seek out information that challenges them. Here are further topics to consider. 1. Cognitive biases, learn more about specific biases and their effects on decision-making. 2. Emotional psychology, understand how emotions interplay with belief systems. 3. Social influence, examine the role of social networks and media in shaping beliefs. 4. Behavioral interventions, discover strategies and case studies on changing irrational beliefs. 5. Misinformation and disinformation, understand the spread and impact of false information. Final thoughts. Misbelief by Dan Ariely offers a profound look at why rational people hold irrational beliefs. By understanding the cognitive, emotional, and social factors at play, we can begin to address and challenge these misbeliefs in ourselves and others. Remember, change starts with awareness. So, keep questioning, keep learning, and be open to evolving your beliefs. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.